Hey guys, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas. It is the end of January 2021. No, it's 2022 now. Wow. It's time for Six Figures a Month, guys. My monthly pickup video where I get to share with you a little glimpse into my collecting habits for the past month. Stay tuned to the end of this video. I have a Grail item that I picked up this month. Do me a favor, guys, hit the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, I post about dioramas, collecting action figures, and some custom figures. So if you're into that stuff, I invite you to subscribe. All right, guys, so let's get into it. My number 6 figure for this month is a Star Wars figure. It is not Black Series, it is Disney ToyBox. Now, I have picked up a couple of these Disney ToyBox figures in the past. I have about a dozen of them now. They are based on the old video game for Disney Infinity. I think it was just on Xbox and PlayStation 3 or so. Anyway, they're highly stylized, kind of animated versions of the characters. They're kind of fun. They're a little smaller scale than Black Series. They're about 5 inches tall. So I have here the Disney ToyBox Wrecker figure from Bad Batch. So check this guy out. I'll post a comparison of the Black Series Wrecker here soon, but I just wanted to point out a couple things that are kind of cool with this figure. First of all, he's got weapon storage. Check this out. You see that on the backpack there? So you can take his blaster off, and it's got a little slot there in the backpack. The cartridge there on the side just kind of pegs right into the backpack. So you get some nice storage there for his blaster. And same with the knife sheath on his leg. Got a big knife here. Fits in his hand really nicely. It's got a nice tight grip on it. Same with the blaster, fits pretty good. These figures are a little less detailed than the Black Series, obviously. A little smaller scale, but they still have a ton of articulation and some pretty decent paint apps. And if you dig the kind of stylized look, they're pretty cool to pick up. I think my favorite in this line so far are actually the Spider-Man figures. I really love the Marvel figures in this line, but I have some of the Star Wars ones too. The Vader's really cool. So that's my number 6 for the month. Wrecker from Bad Batch, Disney ToyBox. All right, number 5 for the month. This is kind of weird, guys. I don't really collect TVC Star Wars, but I guess I sort of collect TVC Star Wars now. I did order the Razor Crest, guys, the HasLab, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I just really love the ship, and I love what the toy looks like, so I'm psyched to get it. But of course, I needed to order some figures to go with it, so I have picked up a bunch of the Mandalorian figures. So I'm going to put number 5 this month is going to be IG-11. I just think this figure looks great. I mean, for those of you guys who collect these, I know you love this figure is very well done. It's got really nice sculpt job on it and paint. Obviously, I have this one in the Figure Shield case. I have another one I'm going to open up and to play with when the Razor Crest gets here. It looks so much better than the Black Series figure, especially the hands. It's so nice to have actual hands that look good and can hold the weapons. I'm going to go with TVC IG-11 for number 5 this month. I love the character in the first episode of Mandalorian. Just real memorable scenes with him and Mando and Grogu, and of course with Quill. So I had to pick up a couple figures to pose with the Razor Crest when they come in. So, you know, give me a break, right? All right, that's number 5. Okay, number 4, same deal, guys. I just couldn't resist. The TVC Mando with the spiders from, where's it called? Maldo Kreese. That's the planet where they run into the giant ice spiders. I think the set is great. Walmart exclusive. I did pre-order it and it came in the mail a week or 2 ago. I didn't really buy it for Mando or Grogu. Really just bought it for the spiders. You guys know I built a 1/12 scale Krykna spider based on Rebels. I have that giant spider on display in my Black Series collection, plus one of the smaller scale ones from Galaxy's Edge. So I'm just going to build up the spider army. I'm going to get these. I have the Black Series scale one on order as well when that comes in from Target. And so when I get those in, I'm going to do an unboxing basically of this set and the Black Series set and then compare them to the other spiders I have. So if you haven't seen it, guys, here's my custom-made Krykna spider. This thing is, what, about 11 inches tall, scaled for the Black Series figures. It's based on the design of the Krykna spider from Star Wars Rebels. So those spiders had 6 legs. The spiders in Mando have 8 legs, and they, of course, have the different mouthpieces and everything. These guys kind of have these big mandible things. This one I modeled basically using the toy from Disney's Galaxy's Edge, the park, which is this guy. This guy's scaled, I think, more for 3.75-inch figures. He also has 6 legs and the same mandible pieces based on Rebels. So they're a little different than the spiders that showed up in Mando, but when you put them all together, they work really well. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen my build video on my channel, watch the video of how I built this guy. Pretty cool. It's all scratch built using some legs from one of those Halloween spiders and then some paper mache and a lot of hot glue and a bunch of other stuff. So check it out if you're interested in seeing how you can build something like this yourself. All right, number 3 this month, guys, is Marvel Legends. I had to hold back some of the Marvel Legends at Christmas time, so we did the Armadillo wave. But basically, I just opened up the Ursa Major wave this week with my boys, and we built the Build-A-Figure, and I love this thing. I knew I would love this giant bear. He is amazing. Such a great figure, so fun. I mean, I know you guys, most of you guys have had this guy for months since last fall, but for me, just opened him up this week, and he's great. Does not disappoint at all. I love this figure. You know, I grew up in Alaska where we had grizzly bears, and I had some bear encounters and that sort of thing up there. Giant bear figure, just awesome. So anyway, he's making my list for number 3 this month. All right, number 2. Number 2 this month is a Gentle Giant Jumbo figure. You guys know I love collecting these things. I got a pre-order in the mail, came in. His blaster keeps falling out of his hand. But here is Boba Fett. This is the one that Gentle Giant released just recently. It just came out a couple months ago. I missed the original pre-order window on this guy, but then they had a couple extra they put online on their website, I think right before Christmas time. So I was able to snag one, and he arrived a couple weeks ago. This guy has a rocket-firing jetpack feature on the back. There is a little spring in there, so you can kind of let it go, and it's supposed to shoot out. Doesn't really work too well. I was kind of disappointed with that. I thought it would actually, you know, shoot out of the backpack, but anyway, still a fun play feature. Have the rocket there. Very simple articulation on these guys, just the 5 POA, you know, back of the legs stamped like the original. Now, I didn't have Boba Fett as a kid. I actually picked up a loose one recently at a yard sale, like last year. That was crazy. I never had Boba Fett as a kid. They've released Boba Fett like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, Gentle Giant has in this line, so it's kind of oversaturated, a bunch of repaints, that sort of thing. But I didn't want to pay the higher prices for the older version, so when they re-released this guy, I thought, hey, I'll get him. And he's on a Jedi card, which I love, the Jedi, Return of the Jedi card. So I opened him up and put him on my shelf. Now I have Boba Fett with my other 12-inch jumbo figures. Number 2 this month. All right, guys, it's time for number 1 for this month. It's a Grail item for me. It's a little I don't know what else to say than to just show them to you and then talk about them, because this is just awesome. Bear with me, he's heavy. Here we go, guys. The Gentle Giant Rancor statue with Malakili the Keeper. This thing, oh man, it weighs like 30 pounds. Bring it a little closer to you so you can see. Now this guy's not articulated at all, he's a statue. Malakili does have a peg in his foot, so you can take him out of there. So he can actually be placed in a different diorama or something with some other Black Series figures. It is basically 1/12 scale, so it fits great with the Black Series. The story on this, guys, is I bought him in July last summer. I just picked him up this month. For the last 6+ months, he has been at Nate's house from Carbonite Creative. Nate is an awesome diorama creator and Star Wars fan. Just so happened I saw this guy for sale on eBay for local pickup only, and it was near where Nate lived. And you know, we never met in person or anything, we just interacted online. But I just messaged him out of the blue. I said, hey, is there any chance, man, that you could go pick up this Rancor for me, keep it at your house for a while until I get down to your neighborhood? And he did, and I couldn't get down there due to delays with work and stuff. So I didn't make it down there till early this month and was able to pick him up from him. So thank you so much, Nate, again, for doing the local pickup for me from eBay for this and keeping it in your house and and making space for it for all this time. What a great pickup. You guys know all the drama with the Rancor, with the Black Series, and my video was a big part of that, I know. I did have this purchase, I just didn't have it yet. I bought this before Hasbro announced their Rancor project for Black Series. So I just really wanted a Rancor. I told you guys, I love the Rancor. I love Return of the Jedi. So my plan all along was to put this in a display with my Black Series collection. When Hasbro announced the Rancor project, I was like, man, now I'm going to have 2 Rancors, because I was definitely going to buy that. You guys saw my video, you know my thoughts on the Rancor project, and I ultimately, canceled my order. So this is my backup plan. He's really cool. I wish he was articulated, but honestly, the sculpt and the paintwork is so good on this guy. He just looks amazing. I mean, check out that face. This is not a mint condition one. I got a good deal on him, guys, because he's a little bit beat up. You know, he didn't have the box with him. Some of the drool is broken from his mouth there. So I think I paid 240 bucks or something on eBay last summer. Amazing. So now these guys, of course, have gone up in value again. I consider myself very lucky to have picked him up. I love him. He's great. I just got to figure out how to display him now with the Black Series. I'm going to put him down. He is so heavy. I'll give you a closer look at Malakili here with Black Series Gamorrean Guard for scale. So you can see, let me hold him back here. Malakili is maybe a 1/4 inch taller than the Gammy. So he might be a little tall, though I don't know the scale of the actor who played him, you know, if he was a big guy or not. Looks like a big guy. So anyway, it works, you know, it really works. The statue of Malakili, see, he's got the peg there in the foot, so that goes into the resin base for the statue. But he's got his gaffy stick there he's holding. He's got a real metal chain. He looks really good. I think he's pretty decent. Nice paint job, nice sculpt. Anyway, I'll figure out what I'm going to do with this guy in my Black Series display. I would love to have like a Rancor cave set up. As big as my IKEA shelf is, it's actually not tall enough to fit this Rancor. And this guy's about, I think the Rancor is about 17, 18 inches tall. And those IKEA shelves I have are only 13. So I got to figure something else out. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. But for now, he just looks amazing on the shelf. And I can take some photos and stuff with him. It's pretty cool. So that's my Grail item pickup for this month. Psyched, just totally psyched to have him. When I got the eBay sale, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then when Nate came through with doing the local pickup, that was just great. So I love the Star Wars community, you know, meeting other people online who are into the hobby. I think it's great to have this kind of stuff happen in the community where you kind of look out for each other. And I just want to end by saying thank you to Nate. Thanks to all the other creators out there, all the other guys I know online, all of you following my videos and engaging with me here on YouTube. It's great to have a community of positive people who are into the same stuff in the hobby. Positivity is so much better than the negativity being a Star Wars fan. So let's keep up the positivity, guys. So I'll wrap it up there, guys. That's my top pickups for the month of January. I honestly scaled back my purchasing this month because I had bought a bunch of stuff leading up to Christmas. So I do have some pre-orders out there for Marvel Legends, like the other retro Spider-Man figures. I haven't gotten those yet. I'm really looking forward to getting Shocker and Hammerhead and Black Spidey. And we'll see, there's some other pre-orders out there. And of course the Razor Crest is coming, which I hope, maybe that's coming this month. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, that wraps it up for this month, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support on the channel. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button for me. And we'll see you next time. May the Force be with you. Bye.